If they're not picked, they're banned.
Well, there you go. That's the Minotaur and the Novaria. This combination that we have come accustomed to here in the regular season as well. And Geek Fam, called it. Last time they went for the Barrage Ruby, they went for Ling, and yeah, the setup for the Ling here.
Patterns don't lie.
Yeah, the patterns don't lie, but the pattern this series has been 100% win rate for the blue side. So will the Ling find success? Ray on the Ling was amazing up against RRQ. By the way, fun facts.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm so not used to casting Ling games at the trying to think
while,
of it.
huh?
It's been a while. Like I was able to cast last week, but in this stage, in such an important game, up against a lineup that EVOS Glory fielded, usually I would doubt it. But the last time I doubted an assassin, Annabelle got MVP in game number 2. Ray will have to pull off a similar performance to make this Ling work.
The sin of greed teeming inside Geek Fam. The villains, the demons wanting to hold the hands of the Sky Kings. Will EVOS be able to stop that? Or will they be next? Residing in hell.
5 seconds till the
potentially
enemy
a final
reaches the
game
battlefield.
rolling out against Geek Fam and EVOS Glory.
It's a man against a devil.
Welcome
Who will
to
come
Mobile
out
Legends.
in game 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of dawn.
The heroes who've been able to climb up the mountain in the regular season. 0-4 start to their regular season. Then to climb back up to make it to top 3 in the lower bracket finals. And it's Geek who stand atop of this mountain once again, looking down. And we have to take a look at the emblems currently for both these teams. For EVOS, it's more or less just the natural items you would go for. Same thing for Geek Fam, nothing too special. We'll see the sub-emblems here, and this time around, Brands will actually go for the more defensive route with the Tenacity. No Master Assassin. In the last 3 games, it's been all Master Assassin for these gold laners. But that may be a little bit of a clue to how EVOS Glory want to utilize this Moskov to participate in these team fights very, very early through the Spear of Destruction.
Yeah, that global presence that Gani was able to mention in the drafting phase, it could probably just, you know, be a significant tool for them to counter the mobility of this Loyi, especially through the diversion, and that could really help that Moskov also excel. You know, just join up the early fights and maybe get a killer to funnel the gold into him. Maybe he can also itemize to the Cursion's Kite, but oh, the fight.
Yeah, the setup will force Dreams to use that flicker. Expensive info, no flicker for Turtle.
Slowly but surely, you know, Geek Fam are just trying to poke them out, and Ray, obviously on this Ling, has been able to clear out really, really well. Turtle number 1, though, going to be spawning the same time roughly as that purple buff, so Geek Fam might have to give this away, or maybe they don't.
But 2 of the engagers don't have the flickers ready for this Turtle fight, so that could be game-changing for both. They have to approach this fight systematically, how they want to layer out the chain CC, especially when you have a strong front line in the hands of Geek Fam. They have Luke as that control. But so does EVOS. They also have Dreams and Annabelle stepping up to the occasion if they need to pull the trigger. And Valoisky now.
Wow.
It's going to be fine. Not much.
Level 4 yet. Spear of Destruction, though. Connection will not be committed. Take a look at Ling. Purple buff. Grand Theft. Purple buff. Now Geek with 3. Oh, that's a mean minion fury on towards 3. Luke will fall. Fluffy claims first the blood. And that is all for that first mute take.
That looked scary. Luke was in that pit, but a clutch Minuan Fury from Dreams was able to just stomp them up, knock them up and down, and EVOS get that first blood and the turtle.
It depends on how you see it, right? Technically, globally, for all the 5 members, it's more value for EVOS Glory that they were able to find the first blood and also the turtle. But Geek Fam, Ray, he'll be able to counter jungle to invade so much better with 2 purple buffs technically, right? So he's already a level ahead earlier. Now Annabelle securing the level, just equalizing that level lead. But Ray will be able to farm much faster than this Fredrin, especially once we get to the mid game. And Geek Fam, I think they're relying on that, right? They want to utilize this Ling later on for the skirmishes. Oh, good poke there. But for Geek Fam, going for that 50-50 was just a bit more of just like, they just wanted to delay more than they were actually looking for the turtle.
You'd usually pick up a Mathilda Barats against a Ling to disrupt that, resource that he has. They doesn't seem like they have that extra, disruptiveness compared to the Matilda Barats, but is it enough to stop the Ling progressing through the game?
I don't think it's enough right now because Ling has been able to free farm, and as you can see, he's just trying to mirror Anavel's movement all around the map. If Anavel goes up top, Ray will go down below, trying to go get some farm and maybe even look for a little bit of a cheeky trade or maybe cut the waves together with Luke. But it's A-OK playing it slow for Geek Fam. They can play it into his late game, but technically so can EVOS.
Wow. Still calm before the storm. And this second turtle could be the next battle zone. Baloyski jumping into the bush.
Might be a mistake. Baloyski will not be at a very positive HP and flickers out of the way as well. That's a green light for EVOS to pull the trigger potentially on towards this turtle. But let's see here. Geek Fam seems like they will not let this go for free. Baloyski still hovering around the top side. Luke spotted out in that mid push. Dream still with the shush play.
Bronze?
Anavel will commit on towards the turtle. Oh, good! So good take! What? Minotaur takes the turtle. Now they will collapse. Luke taken down. Fluffy and the rest of EVOS Glory members will not find a boy. Clutch defensive diversion. Now they will look for Jadarian top side. Baloyski will force the Purify as well here by Dreams. And that will be all.
I was clenching my fist and I was on the edge of my seat when Baloyski wasn't spot out.
Again, almost.
That Astral Sphere almost hits that final member. But yeah, Baloyski was fishing for that angle and Brands was just there. I thought he would be caught out, but thankfully he wasn't.
That was crazy, right? A boy again. It just seems like Geek Fam have been always able to break the ankles of EVOS Glory, and it happens again. Oh, bottom lane.
That's again a very great read by the Geeks. Finds one bottom side of the map. No Fluffy means they will get the third bottom side.
Overextension from Fluffy. Not much needed, but again, he does not have much information on where Geek Fam were maneuvering after that initial battle up top with the recalls, but he had to be more careful, I feel like.
I think for Ray as well, though, I'm very, very impressed with how he's able to play out this Ling. I think with the team as well, you can definitely see the communication and the way that they play. They're playing like a unit. Ray has been told to just clear out the bottom lane to delay this purple buff take because he's not really going to be participating in a lot of these team fights earlier. Just go for that turret, then the delayed purple buff, and then it'll probably spawn back in with the turtle later on. So the timing of that is going to be really important, but like we said in the early stage of the game, Ray, the fact that he was able to counter jungle so easily, trade that turtle for a purple buff for the entire top wave or top creep jungle, he's actually already 2 levels ahead of Anavel. And as we get to the mid game, he's going to be clearing much, much faster, and he's always going to be soaking in these minion waves in the side lane as well. So for the third turtle, he is online. He is 2 levels ahead earlier, not only 1, but still that's a lead that they want to utilize.
Looking scary. He also has his 2 items ready as a power spike for the Ling. And this turtle is looking scary.
Good minion free with the flicker.
Oh!
With the Ray out of nowhere, man. Finds a retribution. They collapse. Blazing Duet, everything invested. And Ray will find Dreams. Will use the Tempest of Blade. Ray locks 3 up. Finds Brez as well. And Ray might claim the triple. Tidera is there to secure the care, but Fluffy will be down and out. And that is Ray finding the 3 kills.
It's insane how he just maneuvers, bobbing and weaving. The real incarnation of a devil, just slashing through the throats of EVOS Glory.
Scouted to GPX, Ray. Donkey, the world champion, the M1 world champ, said this guy has the potential of Albert. But then everybody continued to say, no, in the MDL, he performed well, but he was inconsistent. In the MPL, he was a sub for Dewa United, not their main jungler, it was Lanaya. On Geek Fam, initially, it looked bad for him, but my goodness, his arc to his retribution has been phenomenal, and he got a triple kill in one of the most important games for Geek Fam. This man's climbed back up. It seems like he's on his own main character arc himself.
He single-handedly carried that fight. The way he just maneuvered in that fight, stole the objective, so got himself the triple kill. That was just game-changing, I feel like. And what was a positive win for EVOS in the first few minutes, just all relinquished and gone. And now they have to climb back again from the depths of hell, where Geek Fam put them in this tough spot. I don't see where they could just fight it through. Maybe it's too early to, you know, state that they're done, but it feels like Geek Fam will not stop with the ball rolling in their court.
No, they won't. Geek Fam have a 2.4k gold lead. This mid-game is theirs. It's a Lo Yi, it's a Ruby!
That's a good, I'm offended. Loyski and Annabelle will fall first. The Dragon, what will he do? Fluffy looking for the backside, but the damage will be enough to take him down. Brad with shut down. Will not get more though. 2-4-1 still in favor for.
You have to be careful, because EVOS still has this Moskov slowly creeping in, and that could be where he has the angle to carry the fights, because this Moskov could be a threat in the late game. Late game Moskov is one of the hardest heroes to play against. You have that macro presence, split pushing, and you also have that global presence, that ultimate that you could always pop up, and the mobility just makes him harder to catch.
Usually you would not go in a fight like that up against a team that has a 2.4k gold lead with your jungler already 4 levels below Ray, who
Yikes.
got taken out instantly in the fight. You wouldn't engage on that. But why did they do it? Rans is already on his item Power Spike. He has the 3 attack speed items already. He's building towards that Wind of Nature. And once he does, Ray won't even be able to fully threaten this guy in the back line. Heck, he's not going to be the back line. He's going to be playing in the center of these team fights, spacing. And now it's time for Brands to flip that coin, baby. Once again, the most volatile player that we have in MPL ID, definitely. Mr. Bombastic or Mr. Fantastic. That's the 2 sides of the coin.
Not more, not less. This time he has to show up probably as Mr. Fantastic, and for EVOS it is getting harder for them to rile into Geek Fam diversion towards top side while Ray's waiting. Oh, good scout!
Good read.
Lachlan reads it. This time he hears the suspenseful music playing in his ears.
Shout out Oraimo.
Oraimo!
Perfect timing, man. Right as we told them to get the Oraimo, it seems they have listened. That's one of the ways Clockun have improved from the previous game. But Loy, well, very, very aggressive maneuvers here by Geek Fam, but EVOS Glory doing a very good job at slowing down this tempo. And again, this is what the Moskov gives to the team. Oh, whoa, whoa, Annabelle?
Like last time though, this time we'll have enough firepower to perhaps catch Loyski out now with the help of Fluffy. Actually, Geek Fam, they are running for the hills. Good petrify onto it. Loyski falls. Sidera with the Wind of Nature blazing duets as well. Tempest the Blade will not find the mark, but a boy. My goodness, weird angle, but he finds it. Fluffy backs away with a furious dive. Chidera boy still wants blood here. Fluffy might be the target and he will fall. Oh, Green falls as well. That's a 2-for-1. Diversion will not be committed, but Geek Fam again finds a mark.
Geek Fam successful in their re-engage. They were crumbling in that early stages of the fight. Fluffy was carrying it all the way through until Geek Fam decided to re-engage. Now the Lord set in their eyes.
Slowly but surely utilizing the resources depleted by EVOS Glory, and now it's a free Lord to the Geeks. See Halberd for Ray now. And my god, the layering of damage, the way that they were able to get out of a forced engage by EVOS Glory, wanting to use that window of opportunity with Brands, who has connected the Spear of Destruction, and also Brands, who has gotten the Wind of Nature. He's on the way to the Rose Gold Meteor right now, so he will not have the Malefic Roar. That's a bit more of a defensive build for Brands, but I think he definitely needs it. A boy is a threat that keeps on growing. He already has a Divine Glaive and the Bloodwing, so he's extremely difficult to kill. Knowing a boy's positioning and spacing as well, EVOS have not been able to touch him.
Oh, this Lo Yi again, just looming from the shadows, becoming the real demon inside EVOS's heads.
5,000 gold lead between the junglers.
Wow, that's surmountable. And now is Geek Fam knocking in the doorsteps of EVOS, maybe also knocking in the doorsteps of MSC.
Oh, nice attempt, good dodge as well. Geek Fam still on the offense with the Lord. Top lane low HP, but it seems like Geek Fam will not be hasty to take that turret down. And for now, EVOS Glory, they have hold the line.
Chidera full items, and it will get real scary because Cloud is also a late game threat, especially when you can dive to the backline and you have Gray just disrupting the formation of the frontliners. And then you have a boy just dishing out the burst damage casually. So it is all going to be, you know, EVOS on high alert, scouting out the players of Geek Fam.
Slowly but surely, Geek Fam now going back to their roots. That disciplined nature in game number 1 and game number 3 that granted them the victory. Once they have the lead, they hold on to it. Oh, Dreams!
Should almost melt him down, and Bloisky though will be caught by the Spear of Destruction. Claw secures the kill. 5v4. Ray finds the flank. Tempest the blade onto his backside. Fluffy falls as well. Now it's going to be a 3v2, 3v3, 4v3. What? A boy dealing damage onto his Annabelle. Annabelle has the space to back away, and Geek. What a fight.
What an engage. It was so scrappy all over the place, but again, Geek come out as the victors of that skirmish. Bratz looked like he was able to carry that fight through, but there came Ray, there came a boy. Clocken was dead, and the backline Ray was so good on his target prioritization.
The number 1 enemy of that Moskov, man, is when you fight from the... Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness.
There you
Brands
go.
was going for the minion waves, and he almost just killed Chidera. That would have been the best timing for EVOS Glory to get a kill. 10 seconds for the Lord now, but going back to my point, the number 1 enemy of the Moskov is spacing. And it's so easy to space up against a Moskov, very short range, and Geek Fam were able to do that, by the way, in that team fight. I hope we get the replay, but Luke, Jetson is welcome. Flickers forward to get the spit, to get a 2-man stun. Unfortunately, no one was there to follow it up, but dude, you know...
What a delay, what a buffer.
Luke, I know you're crazy mechanically, but you don't need to make all the Barats users in the world insecure like that, bro. You made this Barats look like a lapu-lapu. What the heck?
It's just diving to the backlines of EVOS. Now, of course, pinning their hopes on this Lord take. Annabelle just trying to scout it out, but I don't think they have the damage. I don't think they have the capabilities to fight this out. Maybe they can hope for something to happen, but it seems like Geek Fam will be able to lay claim solely on this Lord. And it looks like even Brands down bottom still clearing the side waves, conceal play, looking for something.
The thing is, Geek Fam can constantly just pull back and forth. They don't need to look for an engage. They don't need to look for a desperate play. They have Ling in the bottom lane, and they have so much poke. They have so much damage as well. Here in this game, Geek Fam are constantly just providing those forced errors towards EVOS Glory. And for the Moskov Brands, he's even sold his boots for the Haas Claw. So at this point, it's all in or nothing for EVOS Glory. This might be the final Lord of the game, but it's a 17-minute Lord. Technically, EVOS Glory can still defend from an enhanced one. And I think that's why Geek Fam are taking their time. There's no real reason for them to go for the enhanced Lord, to then push with the enhanced Lord to just get these base turrets, because usually, normally, you would always want to get the base turrets in the side lane, use the Lord to get that advantage, so that you can constantly push those waves or have that super minion wave slow pushing in the bottom lane. But you already have Ling, so that's automatically pushing anyways. You have a Finch poised to rotate, and Geek Fam now, technically, they're just waiting for the 18-minute. They're so patient and
Oh my goodness!
Crunch
The flag with a ninja will not
Immortality
be taken down just yet.
Fluffy.
He bought the Immortal, but the Moskov is there to deal damage. Oh! EVOS Glory! What a defense, what a recovery, and what a read!
Oh my god, there they go! This could be the monumental moment where EVOS are looking for. Geek Fam, they made the deal with the devil. EVOS, they are bargaining with the devil.
Sage Chidera dealing damage towards Annabelle. He has the immortality though. Misses the shot by Claw. Now let's see here, Geek trying to stabilize without 2 members. EVOS still stands with 5.
No retry.
Annabelle, no retribution, but has the immortality. They might bluff this Lord take. Let's see a boy, Chidera and Luke repositions. Good engage. Now Black Dragon Boy invested. Good knock up again. That's a shutdown that they need. Chidera defensive blazing duets with attraction. Will try to buy time. Tempest the Blade will not be enough as Luke falls. Brands though, on the other side actually, will be taken out as well.
Ooh.
Ray retreats. EVOS
Clock
Glory
on.
still stands with
Clock
4 from downtown. Claw, merciless.
A snipe from downtown towards the depths of hell. And the demon exterminated. Lord, still 50-50, but it looks like it's on towards EVOS's pockets.
No jungler! They have the numbers. 4v2. Chidera, Beloyski trying to buy time, but Claw will secure it. Beloyski
Beloyski.
caught, has the immortality. Flicker as well. But EVOS Glory just jumps on him like he's nothing. Chidera and a boy will try to hold the line.
Flip the coin, you get Mr. Fantastic, and Chidera!
Oh, blazing duets, Black Dragon form invested as a defense. And with that, Geek again looking to restabilize.
What a snipe, Clockhunt. Phenomenal plays from the secret weapon, a diversion, a desperate attempt.
Oh my goodness, spots out of Alien Dreams, good cover. But will
Brands?
it be enough? Minion and Fury, oh my lord! Brands is just free hitting, munching every member of a Geek fam. They're the kings of hell, but their man, the people's champion. Baser falls with the 6-man. Will might take it. Geek in shambles, dismantled. And EVOS Glory will take the series to game 5.
The geeks, the villains, the demons tamed, exterminated, vanquished. The voice of the people still behind the heroes. 1 foot out of the hell, another still inside it. All down.